Put it together for our favorite Joanne Scorcia. Put it together.
Oh my God, he smells great. And he's hot. Is he not hot? Let's keep it going for Aaron. He's doing a great job. I think I could fall in love with him. Maybe not. Clearly I have problems with commitment. And I don't know why. I mean, I came from a very normal family. My parents divorced. Anybody else here from a normal family in the room? How about you? Did your parents stay together?
Yeah, we have.
That's dysfunctional. See, most people come from families that divorce, and that's normal, right? My parents actually divorced because they had so much in common that they both wanted to be with men. Yes, they did. And I was actually okay with that because I always wanted a twin brother. I just didn't want him sleeping with my father. But Michael and I have worked it out. Yes, we have, because we're about the same size and we share dresses. And the only problem is he doesn't sound like a mix of Holly Hunter and Jodie Foster. But he does look a lot like me naturally, which is more than I can say for Michael Jackson, who has spent millions of dollars trying to look like me. Thank you very much. Yes, he has. So my father is so sweet and so considerate. He always calls me with like tips on how to better myself or what he thinks is appropriate. So he called me about a month ago, and you can probably all help me out after the set because he called me and he goes, "So, Joanne, it's Dad." I'm like, "Yes." Every day I hear from you, "Dad, how are you?" He goes, "I was watching Oprah today, and they had a special on how to make your boobs grow." So I said, "Oh, Dad, really?" I said, "What did they say?" He said, "All you need to do is talk to them." Talk to my boobs. I said, "You know what, Dad? I'm going to hang up the phone right now, and I'm going to start talking. But before I do, I just want to thank you again." He goes, "Wait a minute. Do you think if I talk to my penis, that'll grow?" I said, "I don't know, Dad. What did Oprah say?" He said, "She didn't say nothing." I said, "You know what? Let's make a family commitment right now. 3,000 miles away. You start talking to your penis. I'll talk to my boobs. Let's check in a month and see what happens." So I hang up the phone, and I'm such a good girl for my dad, and I'm like, "Hello, little boobie." We never really actually made it to the Nutcracker audition. It is time for you to grow. It's Oprah. I love Oprah. Yes. So my mother, I love her too, but she really drives me nuts. In fact, she called me this morning at 5:30 a.m. to leave me a good luck message. She's like, "So, are you gonna pick up the phone? It's Mommy. Jojo, it's Mommy." I'm just looking at the answering machine. "Just calling to see what you're up to today before the show." Clearly I'm not fucking sleeping. It's gonna be warm out, but tonight it's gonna get a little chilly. So make sure you bring a jacket, and whatever you do, be good and be careful. And my mother's been very good about telling me that because I always try to be good in bed, and I try to be careful about not getting sexual diseases. But she must have known that tonight was going to be an off night because maybe I was perhaps after the set going to run out to the street naked and practice pirouettes on Melrose Avenue, in case anybody wanted to watch me do that. So, my mother actually remarried to my stepfather. His name is Chip. I don't know what quite that stands for, but his name is Chip. And if you ask my mother if she loves this man, she tells you, "Well, Jojo, what your father and I had was 11 beautiful years of marriage. And now it's about survival. And he does things for me. I said, Dad, what does he do? Because he doesn't work. So anyway, my family's in crisis again, and I know there's a whole Salvation Army thing that we're doing for relief, but we should take a moment, everybody, right now and pray for my family. Because they went bankrupt again. But I pray about it every week on Sunday. I go to church. I do go to church. And my family is religiously at the Holy Land. You might know this place. It's called Atlantic City. I mean, but you have to admit, religious or not, churches and casinos have a lot in common. Think about it. Collectively, where can you find a bigger group of people standing around going, oh God and Jesus Christ, all day long? So, yeah. But you know what? These guineas that I grew up with, they'll do anything to get some free stuff. They actually, really, if Donald Trump is not giving away a free plastic toaster of the week, these guineas go down there and they lift stuff out of the room. They really do. In fact, I've been there with them. It's so embarrassing. They had me call up maid service and request extra towels, ashtrays, and soaps. And then they repack the stuff, bring it home, and sell it at the family yard sales. You think I'm kidding? I'm really not. My father called me last week and goes, Joanne, there's a free bike that I can get in Atlantic City. You want it? I said, I would like a new car. Get that? So he comes home with this bike. He goes, Joanne, the bike's worth $80. You just have to pay $120 shipping. I said, do me a favor, do yourself a favor, sell the friggin' bike at the yard sale.